Hello, crypto viewing friends. I'm going to look back on a target that we did. This was last year. So this was a target that we did. Let me look at the date. This is when I did my session. It was October. I did my session October 26, 2021. It was October of last year. This was all the information we as the viewers were given. It was target V6A9-X6H1. We did our debrief, we got our feedback, and this is what we were asked to look at. We were asked to look at the date, February 22, 2022, Earth Near Future. The viewers to look a month before and a month after the specific date. What are the conditions in the US, financial, and crypto? So what are the conditions? What's going on, basically? There had been some, I guess, some people saying that this date, you know, with the 2/22/2022, numerologically, it could be an interesting date, something might happen, and all that kind of stuff. So that was the tasking. The interesting thing, that what I'm looking at now, is I'm going back through this session because we forgot about all this. I mean, we do so much remote viewing that it's hard to keep track of everything that we've done, to go back and look back. We're trying to do some of that, but doing look backs is what we're trying to do because we have so much work that stuff just gets missed. But I started thinking about this session because what came through for me in that session for February 22, 2022 was that I felt like I was doing a world events target session because I was getting all these different world events. But this is the one that I wanted to go back and look at because the color of this thing and these kind of tentacles and all this kind of stuff was very strange to me. And as I was thinking about it, and the look of this thing, because it felt like a new virus or a new thing coming out. But what I started to find was some images and some information about this new Monkey Pox. And some of the images that I'm finding, like this one here with these little kind of tentacle looking thing. This is obviously an image created, but you get the idea, the color and these little tentacles popping out here. Here's another one that looks like the same image, but it's like this thing and it's got these little arms coming out of it, like I was getting here back in October. I was trying to get some more information about it, but this was the thing here. Can get on or in the skin, attached, then enter the body. It gets on the skin and then enters the body. And then what? Then it grows like a fatty little tumor. I don't know what the cholesterol connection might be, but maybe there is, I don't know. Physically, or it could raise blood pressure or maybe clog arteries. I'm not sure about that. But it was reminding me of like West Nile or Zika, but it was something that could affect the body. Again, I was getting some of this vomiting stuff, but I'm not aware of anything that's showing anything related to vomiting. But these are some more drawings that I have here. These little things on the body, like I was saying, they get on the skin. And as I'm going through and I'm looking at some of the stuff related to the new big monkeypox thing. Here is an article that was put out in the National Library of Medicine in February of 2022. The changing epidemiology of human monkeypox, a potential threat ? So that was in February 2022. Like the tasking, to look at February 2022. Here again are some images here of the monkeypox virus. And it kind of looks color-wise here and color-wise here. This was interesting because what I was looking at was inside of the actual virus itself. So this is the outer edge of it with the little orange colored arms. Kind of like this, but you know, I know that this is just an image they created, but the color, in my opinion, is important because look at the color of what it produces here. But I was looking inside of it. This was the interesting part for me, was inside of the virus. So inside here, what's going on inside there? That was what was interesting to me. And like I say, it gets on the skin and then enters the body. And what do they say about the monkeypox virus? Let me find the page here. I gotta find it. But you get it by contact. It gets on the body and then it enters the body externally. That's what it does, and then it starts to grow and spread. And now it's kind of a big thing. Now, how big of a thing will it be? I'm not sure. But all I can say is that in October of 2021, when I was asked to look at February of 2022 and 1 month before, 1 month after, even though we were all completely blind to the tasking, we had no idea what we were asked to look at. This is one of the things that came through. Now they're saying here that, where's my chart at? I have a chart here. On the chart they're saying that the first case of monkeypox dates to May 6th of 2022. But that is the first reported case. So in the tasking here, we're looking at not only in February, but we're looking at a range of approximately 3 months per the tasking to find events that would be big events. And here they're showing that the first cases detected or reported are showing in May of 2022. So I would imagine there were probably cases unreported prior to that, maybe even in March, as per the tasking. But I just find it interesting, as for some reason, whatever reason, I tend to hit on these virusy things, just like with my ominous feeling sessions from November of 2017, or the session that we did for crypto viewing in October of 2019 of the events that would be the catalyst for switching into the new digital economy. And in that session, of course, we're all blind, completely blind to the tasking. I drew the spike protein. So for some reason, these things are coming in to me, and I find them very interesting. So this is just a short look at a session that we did looking at something specific, and this is I find this to be very interesting. You can see here these images. If I can show that image there a little bit better. That looks like what I was trying to draw. And a lot of these images that they're showing, they're all of the same color tone. It's the same color, this orangey color, and that's exactly what I was seeing. This is the same color of what I was picking up. And it's important. The color is relevant to the disease. So just some interesting stuff. We're kind of putting our mind space into looking back on some of the stuff that we've done and looking at it now, because so much of it is inside of a time frame bubble that when we do the debriefs, some of the stuff doesn't make sense to us. So later on down the line, like something like this, we can look back at our work and say, we saw that stuff too. So very interesting stuff. I hope you find it interesting. The best is yet to come. Thank you so much. We appreciate all the support, and we're going to keep on rocking.